Okay, this is our last tutorial. Is object modifications. And before we start, just try to open your inventory and see do you have the view gift bag. If you don't have, then let's go back to the view, the Vic place. So I can open the map and then type in VEC, enter, and then it's here. I teleport. The gift bag is there. So I see the red ball and I left click and I accept. So yeah, I got double gift bag now. Okay, so now let's move on. Let's go to the sandbox to practice. Okay, so this time I open the map and type in SEND sandbox, and then I click teleport. Also, these places you can also find the location from the useful link for workshop. So the sandbox is the OS URL is here, just in case you prefer using this way. Okay, if you didn't have take the gift bag at the time, it's fine. You can see they are here too. You can just click one. It's enough. There is no use that if you have multiple things in your inventory, it's just make your inventory messy. Okay, now find the wide, big spot for yourself and stop. And now we're gonna start to do the interesting part. Let's open the inventory. Let's open the gift bag. Left click at the arrow place. If you didn't click at the arrow place, you will need to double click. So arrow place, one left click. Not arrow place, double left click. Arrow. Okay, so now I will take just this art set, for example, for this workshop. I left click and hold, and then I drag it. My mouse, not then when it's on the ground, I release my left click. So here you can see this is the art set. Okay, now how can we modify this? We right click on this set and select edit. When you start to be able to edit something, you will see two things. One is you will have this building window open, and one is you will see this arrows. And now I can just drag in this arrows, click and hold and drag it, and then you will be able to move this object. So I can move up and down because there is no gravity. So sometimes you can just leave something in the sky and then you can walk underneath. So yeah, this is possible in the virtual world. Okay, so it can also go through me and something like this. Okay, this is how we can move it. And then the second part, yeah, before I go into that, I will simply introduce the building window. This part is ways to modify objects. So you can move, you can rotate, you can stretch, you can select face, you can edit linked part, and then from here in general, you can see the object information. From object, you can make a lot of different changes. And then from texture, you can change the color and texture of this object. And then in features, you can set up something more advanced. So if you would like to learn this more advanced building, or something more even about scripting, then maybe in the future I will workshop them. Okay, so I will continue. After I right click on an object and then select edit, it normally goes to move. So yeah, as I showed before, that I can move the object up and down, left and right. Okay, the second thing we can do is I can rotate, and I can just rotate this object in the way I like. Okay, after that, then you can also rotate in different angles. So yeah, just play with this. It's fine. Yeah, and then you can also stretch. Actually, the rotate, if you don't come here to click that, just move. And when you click on the keyboard, Control key, you will be able to rotate too. You will be able to see this 3 lines. Okay, so if we want to stretch, we can just hold the Control and Shift at the same time and hold. And then you can minimize your objects. Yeah, they are much smaller. They can be even smaller. So yeah, it can be just a display. Yeah, it can be this tiny. Okay, and then I can also stretch. So I select the object and stretch it. I can make that very big, very big. So I put this down to the ground, and then yeah, like this. Okay, I can stretch it, I can rotate it, and then I can also edit the linked part. And how to do that is just simply by clicking on edit linked. For example, I would like to move this canvas away. So I can just after I select that, I can just select single object. I can move this upper and left and right, and I can also Control Z to make the things go back to where it was. Okay, so yeah, this is easy to do. So yeah, I can just move this piece by piece, and I can also, if I want, I can just, okay, let me turn this canvas to our side so you can see. I can also select face. I only want to change this face of the canvas, so I select this face, and then I can change color. I can change that into purple, and I can change the texture to bricks. You will see, yeah, the bricks is brown. Why it's like purplish brown? It's because of the color you choose. So for example, I make this into white again. Yeah, it's the original color, but if you change that into different color, then it's gonna change. So okay, that's about the select face. In here you will have a library that have a lot of textures that you can play with, and the colors, and you can also play with all the parameters here and see what happens, because there's no thread that's in virtual world if you do anything wrong. So don't be afraid, just do whatever you want to do and practice and have fun. Okay, so that's it.